Good evening and welcome to Vantage from the lovely city of Gandhinagar, the capital of Gujarat, the city named after Mahatma Gandhi. Why are we here tonight? Because right behind me, a very important conversation is taking place. A G20 ministerial event on women's leadership and empowerment. India, as the G20 president, is taking the lead on bringing this issue to the front and center of the G20 agenda. We'll share notes on the interventions and policy prescriptions discussed here. In the show tonight, we will begin with the US. Its economy has been downgraded by a global rating agency and Washington is throwing a fit about it. In Poland, they're talking about moving soldiers to the border amid reports of an airspace incursion by Belarus. In Pakistan, they're suddenly talking about peace with India. In China, the biggest rainfall in 140 years has led to floods and chaos. Australia wants the right to work from home and they're moving court for it. And Canada has a new policy to stop people from smoking. We'll tell you all about it. The headlines first. Recep Tayyip Erdogan calls Vladimir Putin. The Turkish president has asked his Russian counterpart to not escalate tensions. The phone call comes as the grain deal remains stuck in limbo. Moscow exited the deal last month, blocking the supply of grain from Ukraine to the world. Pakistan Prime Minister says, quote-unquote, Afghan citizens are helping suicide bombers. This comes just days after a bombing in Pakistan's restive Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. More than 50 people were killed in the attack. Pakistan has seen an increase in attacks since the Taliban took power in 2021. Former US President Donald Trump has been indicted. He's been charged with plotting to overturn the 2020 election, which he lost. Some of the charges against Trump carry penalties up to 20 years in prison. This is his third criminal indictment since the month of March. Get ready for digital detox, Beijing style. Chinese children and teens will be cut off from the internet at night. Their smartphone use will also be curbed. The restrictions will come into force from September. Beijing says it is to fight internet addiction. Good news for tourists who fled wildfires in Greece. They can now return to the Rhode Island next year for a week and it will be free of charge. Thousands of visitors were forced to evacuate this summer due to the wildfires.